Okay, here's the first piano lesson for Jimbo Jones and Rosie Rose. This is mainly for you, Jimbo, because Rosie's still a bit of a noob. Now, first thing is, if you stick to the white keys, then things will be in tune, because the white keys are one scale basically, or one group of notes that work together. So just stick to the white keys at first. And these are the names of the notes. Now, the first note you want to find is C. And that note is on the left of the black keys that are in a pair. So the way the black keys goes, you have 2 together, then 3, and just repeats 2 and 3. So the C note is on the left of the 2 black keys. So you just, whenever you're trying to find C, you just go and find the 2 keys that are black, and then you go to the left and it's C. Over here, there's C. And over here, there's C. So that's the first note. You just need to learn that where that one note is, and then you can count up the notes. And it just goes like the alphabet. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Except here, it doesn't follow the alphabet. After G, it goes back to A. Okay, so you find C, get the 2 black keys, go to the left, and there's C. And then you count up with the alphabet, C, D, E, F, G, until you get to G. Then it goes to A, B, and then it goes back to C. All right, so that's the first scale that you will learn. That's called the C major scale, and that has all the notes. You need to play a lot of things. I mean, you can play a lot of things just with those notes, and just repeat. So when we get to here, this becomes D, this becomes E, F, G, A, B, C. It just keeps repeating. Okay, so you only need to think about those 8 notes or 7 notes. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, so most important thing to remember is how to find C. 2 black keys to the left is C. Okay. Now the next thing is, this is how you play a chord called a triad. And if you learn this shape, you can just move it around on the white keys and play different chords. It's the same shape, and the shape is this. You have one finger there, then you skip a note. Then you put another finger there, then you skip a note. Then you put another finger there. And there's 3 notes. And the shape is just like that. Note, skip a note, note, skip a note, note. And that's called a triad. And when you play that, it sounds like this. This is the C triad. Now if you can't reach it with your fingers, then you can use your left hand as well. But you play that shape, and you can just move it. If you move it up 1, there's another one. That's a D. Then E. There's another one. And back to C. So you've got 7 chords there, and you can just play the chords. This is how it works in the song. So you'd play. Whoops. So that's how songs are put together with these triads. So if you practice that shape, you'll be able to play a lot of different things, and it's just, that's the shape of, that's where you put your fingers, all right? Okay, so there's the chords. So we've got where to find C, we've got the scale, and then we've got chords. The next thing is, yeah, I do. And the next thing is, so now you can see what you can play with that, just that group of notes, okay, on the white keys from C to C. Here's Star Wars, see if I can remember it, just with those notes. So that's how you can play lots of melodies just with those notes. Oops. Whatever it is, but it's all, the Star Wars theme is all on just on those white keys, okay? And so you can muck around with those white keys, and you might find other melodies. For example, right? There are lots of those types of songs that, or other songs you might know. If you muck around with the white keys, you'll be able to pick out the melodies maybe. Okay, so that's the first lesson. There's C on the left of the two black keys. C again, right? Learn where the C is. There's the first scale, and you count up in the alphabet until you get to G, and then you go back to A. Okay, that's the first scale, and then you've got your triad. If you want to play a chord, you play 3 notes in that shape, and then you can try and play melodies in that scale. All right, good luck.